Now everybody here with Coach Lander, basketball coach, Southern Miss coach. Week off, this pod play. Now we're not going to talk about pod play. We've talked about it. We've been through it. But
you're gonna get me in trouble.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I'm not even going to bring it up. But let's talk about the week off.
Yeah.
How do you feel like that hurt or helped your team? Because when you got a short bench, you need rest, but also you don't want to lose momentum of playing.
Well, certainly we have no control over it, and so I'm not going to say anything either way other than I'm going to give you my opinion, okay? And maybe I can cover myself like that. We were playing, certainly playing our best basketball of the season. We had a big sweep with Florida Atlantic and Florida International, and then we took a week off. At this point of the year, I don't think you would never want to have big gaps in your schedule. And if you look at any of the other leagues in the country, they would never have over your normal. You would want to basically stay on your normal routine, which for us would be, playing 2 games per week. But again, that we don't have any say over that, and we're certainly going to play the schedule that's put in front of us. But it certainly feels like it's very difficult to maintain that competitive edge, that sharpness, by not playing games. And so anyway, it is what it is, but we're going to try to make the best of it. One thing it did allow us to do was to get back earlier in the week to fundamentals. We had a chance. Normally, in the course of a season, you immediately go to the next opponent and you're working on their offenses, defenses, and although we work on fundamentals, that's a big part of what we do every day. I saw some game slippage in our passing and our blocking out, rebounding, execution, the little things that allowed us the earlier this week to get back to. So we tried to make the best of it. But now, if you'd ask my druthers, I would rather not have that big a gap.
Do you think one thing it might help? Well, it seemed like on that game against Middle Tennessee, short shots were falling short, hitting the front of the rim. Maybe their legs weren't under them, and they were tired.
Well, certainly, Heath, I think you're making a valid point. We can speculate that, and our guys have played a lot of minutes, and certainly it's taken a physical toll on them, and it's taken a mental toll on them as well. It's been a long season, and to do so with such a limited, especially after Christmas, such a limited bench. Some guys playing 40 minutes a night. It's going to take its toll, and I mean, we have to be very honest about that. We don't have a lot of other options at this point for this particular season. We have to do, and I'm very proud of our team. They've shown a lot of battle and resilience, but I think it would be understated if we just looked at their physical fatigue as well as mental fatigue. I thought we were fatigued against Middle Tennessee. We got off to a great start. We just couldn't sustain it, over the course of the game, and we made some mistakes I thought that were uncharacteristic of us, and passing of the basketball and not being real crisp in what we were doing, and is unfortunate. But anyway, it is what it is, and like I said in the segment or the question before, well, we're going to regroup and make the best of it.
Yeah, it's almost like right now you're going from one extreme to the other, week off to 3 games in a week, and you got to go out to UTEP again. You've already been out there once. How does that you think, since your team knows what it's like to go out there, it's a tough environment to play in, they've already experienced that, does that help them a little bit?
Well, I think it helped it a little bit, and obviously you would prefer not to go to a place that you've already been, and we with 6 minutes left in that game, we were leading by 5 or 6, and we just couldn't quite finish the deal out then. And but UTEP is a great basketball tradition, and people are already in the NCAA championship back in the '60s, and they love basketball there. There's several schools that we've been to that I want to see our environment get like, and that's one of them. They have a great basketball environment. It'll be a raucous crowd and a large crowd, and they'll be on top of us and raising Cain for the Miners to beat us, and that's good, and that's the environment we want to cultivate here. So it's going to be a tough environment, Heath, and we're going to have to be ready. I do think, though, it will serve us well, the fact that we have been there, we have experienced it. Shouldn't be as upsetting to us psychologically as it was the first time.
Well, Coach, wish you the best of luck against UTEP this weekend, coming back home, playing another big game, and then going on the road, playing at Middle Tennessee. Busy week for Southern Miss men's basketball. Again.
Yeah.
Best of luck to you. God bless. We'll talk to you down the road.
Heath, thank you.